Hey, I'm Dr. Andy Johnson with AJ Physical Therapy and Performance, and in this video we're going to be going over a popular exercise made famous by Squat University, Dr. Aaron, and does this exercise actually work? Check it out. Hey guys, chances are if you've been dealing with anterior or front of the shoulder pain with lifting or exercise, you have likely come across Dr. Aaron from Squat University and his now infamous exercise utilizing a band to help get the rotator cuff muscles to stabilize with movement. Now, I've given this exercise to a lot of clients, recently been dealing with some shoulder pain myself, and decided to put it to the test to see is it actually effective for anterior shoulder pain with lifting. And I learned a lot of things in doing this. So I'm going to go over kind of the top 3 things that I learned, and can you actually utilize this as a great exercise to fix shoulder pain to allow you to lift pain-free overhead. Okay, so the first thing we need to know, and this part is pretty important, if this exercise is going to be effective, we need to know we actually have some weakness or stability issues in external rotation. More importantly, do we have weakness in what we call the infraspinatus muscle? This muscle is responsible for this external rotation stability. So if we have weakness there, there's a good chance that it could be causing shoulder pain. Now, to really know if we have some weakness compared to the other side, it's nice to have a clinician to actually do some testing to see how it compares to the other side. There are some ways that you can test yourself to see if I have some weakness. I'm going to show you one of those now. Okay, so this rotator cuff strength testing to yourself is not optimal, but it's one of the best ways you can test yourself to see if you have weakness compared to the other side. You need a light dumbbell. In this case, I'm using 5 pounds. A little towel roll is perfect. You're going to lay on your side. I'm going to put that towel underneath the arm. You can either prop here or lay flat. Shoulder blade engaged back. I got to stay in contact with the towel, rotating up and back down. Many of you have seen this before as a strengthening exercise for the shoulder. Here's how we operate the test. You're going to keep repping it until you're fatigued and can't do another rep. 20 reps, 25 reps, 30, whatever the case may be. And you do this on your strong or non-injured side first. Let's say I get 30 reps. You then compare it to the other side. You should be able to be pretty close to matching it. If we have a rotator cuff problem or weakness, what you'll find is when you go to that other side, you may get a lot less reps before it fatigues out and you have to take a break, or if you have pain with it. So this is a good way to test it out. If you see a discrepancy on injured side versus non-injured side, there's a good chance we have some weakness there. And this is a good precursor to say, all right, I can utilize this banded exercise that Squat University talked about in order to create some more stability and hopefully help with pain when working towards overhead exercises. Okay, so the second thing I learned with this exercise is pain matters. Here's what I mean by that. If I'm gonna go through this banded external rotation exercise and I get set up, I engage and I go to start to lift and I'm already having some pain in the shoulder right here, it's not going to do me any favors to just drive through that pain over and over just so I can do this exercise to get my rotator cuff stronger. I'm going to continue to aggravate the problem there and it's never going to heal properly, and I'm going to continue to have pain just like I did from the beginning with pushing overhead. So when you're doing this exercise, allow pain to be the guide. And again, Squat University, Dr. Aaron does a great job of this. He talks about this idea of, okay, good positioning, I engage, I'm gonna raise it up just to where pain starts, back off just slightly and hold. And working on my strength and stability in that pain-free position. And the idea is over time, as you're doing this exercise, can I start to get further, further, and further before pain starts? If you follow this concept, this exercise can be hugely effective, but we must listen to the pain. And so that leads me to the third thing that I learned, and that is position and dosing matters. Position with the exercise as well as how we dose it, how long we hold it, etc. Now I'm going to put in the description below a great protocol, and the protocol that I went through, and I'm happy to report that just after 3 weeks, I am now pain-free with overhead pressing when I was having shoulder pain in the front prior to starting this exercise program, really mainly with just this exercise. So position and dosing matters. So making sure from a position standpoint, we're able to engage and press out to where the hands and wrists are outside of the elbows. If my elbows are flared and I'm doing this, I'm not engaging that rotator cuff muscle as much as I should. So we need to make sure we have a band that allows us to get to that position, but it's still strong work. And again, dosing, I'll talk about in the description below, but I like when you get into certain positions, some good isometric holds and doing several reps, especially before lifting, etc. So dosing matters, position matters. If you notice in this video here, look at my shoulder blades and how I'm working on engaging or squeezing them back first before we go to lift up, and we're keeping that turned on the whole time. Again, that's a positional thing. It really matters in this situation to take some stress off of that anterior or front of the shoulder. So there you have it, the verdict is out. This exercise for the right population and right shoulder pain can be hugely effective in fixing your shoulder. So make sure you guys check it out. If you meet the requirements of having some weakness, this exercise is for you. Big thanks to Squat University, Dr. Aaron, for putting this exercise out there on the YouTube, and hopefully a lot of you guys are able to utilize it with some effectiveness. Hey, if you found this video helpful, please check out the description below. We have some other links there that you can check out, some more helpful tips. Also, please subscribe to the channel. It helps us reach out to more people. Until next time.